When talking about cool overland rigs like this Toyota Tacoma, it's really easy to just get excited about the features and the camper itself. It's a whole other story to take it up the mountain and actually go overlanding. So on this episode of TFL Off-Road, I'm gonna take this Juniper Overland Tacoma and climb Tombstone Hill. Let's do this. Tombstone Hill right here in Colorado has two sides to it. An easier side on the right and a challenging side on the left. I'm gonna run both of them today in this truck. And I'm also gonna show you an articulation test where I'm gonna try to lose traction and show you that as well. All right, let's fire up this old school 4-liter. Oh yeah, you can recognize that sound anywhere. I'm in 4 low right now. So what this 2013 Tacoma has, obviously 4-wheel drive, low range. It doesn't have lockers, however. I don't want to bash this truck on the rocks. The reason being is I'm bringing my entire house with me. The easy side is done, easy peasy. I want to thank the guys, Josh and Clint at Juniper Overland, for lending me this Tacoma and actually allowing me to take it into the wilderness of Colorado. Thank you guys. I've been wanting to test out a modified Tacoma like this for a very long time. So what is this truck? This started life as a 2013 Toyota Tacoma 4-wheel drive access cab, which means it's a short cab with suicide doors and a longer bed, about 6-foot bed, which I think is a perfect overland rig if you have just a couple, like 2 people traveling. Okay, now the next challenge. This truck has monstrous approach, departure angle, and breakover angle is pretty good too. And the traction, well, we'll find out. Wait a second. I think I just got this truck upset. Okay, I'm a little bit tippy. I dug a big hole. Let me try to go this way. Woo, got tippy there for a second. Whew. Okay, all good. When you go hiking, right, you're always wearing a backpack. Well, not always, if you want to bring stuff. Well, this truck is wearing a backpack too. But in this case, it's mostly for just trash. So it's out here. Ooh, I'm not gonna show you trash, okay? It's just trash, trust me. This has a lift and also Dobinson's components, the A-arms in the front and the heavy-duty leaf springs in the back to handle the extra weight that this truck is carrying. And of course, adjustable Old Man Emu shocks, which you can take a wrench and actually change it from a little bit stiffer setting for the highway to softer settings for off-road. I'm somewhere in the middle right now. I'm trying to test it, kind of going on pavement and off pavement at the same time. It's important to have, first of all, good tires and good protection underneath. This truck has it. It's got aftermarket skid plates, rock sliders, and these are almost 33-inch tall BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tires. Under the hood is probably the biggest reason why this truck is so popular. This is a 4-liter V6, so more of an older school engine, but it's still VVTi, so variable valve timing with intelligence. And this engine's been around for many, many years. Toyota currently uses it in the latest 2021 Toyota 4Runner. So, of course, slightly different tuning. And backing up this engine in this truck is a 5-speed automatic. And this is possibly one of the best overland setups as far as powertrain is concerned, because these don't break very often. And when they do, a lot of people across country and across the world know how to fix it. And guys, we also have a full, complete walk around of this rig with Josh, who built it. And he can tell you more about the dual battery setup, the air compressor setups, and the rest of it too. So check it out on this channel, TFL Off-Road. Alright, so I'm gonna put it actually in lower gear. This is the lowest gear and it's going a little fast. So even in first, in 4 low with this rear end, at 2,500 RPM, this truck is still going a little bit too fast for comfort on the downhill, on the steep part. So let's do the hard part now. And this is obviously not 10 out of 10 on trail damage scale of difficulty. This is probably like a 2 or 3. But the reason why we're showing this is just getting real world capability measurement on trucks, SUVs, crossovers, side-by-sides, anything else that can go off-road. Alright, so I'm gonna try to select one of the more difficult lines. So I'm trying to put a wheel in the air, I'm trying to stress out this truck to the maximum. And it gets rockier and rockier as I keep going. Toyotas, especially Tacomas, have always been off-road focused, which is why I think they're the perennial favorites of everybody who's building an off-road rig or an overland rig. And we've spoken with chief engineers and engineering team at Toyota, and they have been doing this tri-frame approach where it's fully boxed up front, but it's an open seat channel in the back. And the reason why that's done is because allow the frame to twist in the back a little bit more and have that articulation, and then have the rear axle work with the independent front suspension all together in order to deliver the best possible traction. And guys, I took the most difficult line right there and 0 spin. I have to remind you, no lockers. This is just very simple 4 low. That's pretty spectacular. Hello, welcome to the house. So as you can see, so this is a stove right here. It's attached to the wall. It's nice and safe. The shower hose, once again, attached. Nice and safe. The couch, the folding couch on that wall, you see it's tied over there. It's safe. The toilet, safe. Cooler, safe. So this is basically what the guys at Juniper Overland do. They outfit your rig the way you want it, but also everything kind of makes sense. Everything has a purpose. There's different tie down points, different pockets, different drawers, and of course, a place to sleep up top. Yeah, this truck is pretty great. And guys, go back to TFLoffroad.com for more news, views, and real world truck, SUV, crossover, and side-by-side reviews.